Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Rusty 78609, and it's cold in here. Why is it cold in here? Because it's 40. Hey, Google, what's the temperature?
In Bracketville, it's currently 45 degrees.
Yeah, it feels like. Anyway, it's about 58 in here because I don't turn the heat on sometimes. But anyway, it's okay. I turn the heater on now, so we're okay. But anyway, I feel good this morning. Hope you do too. It is Tuesday morning, the 23rd of November, right? Yeah, Tuesday, November 23rd. And Thanksgiving is 2 days away. Everybody will pig out, I'm sure. And then we've got Black Friday coming up for all you people that like to buy stuff online. And then we've got, what else coming up? Then we got Christmas and New Year's and all kind of stuff. So get ready, guys. The world's coming at you. So anyway, today is the first day of the rest of your life. Make it a good one. It's the day after yesterday, day before tomorrow. It is right now, and right now just went doop, doop, by. So if there's anything you want to do, I suggest that you get busy doing it. And doing nothing is something. Remember that. Doing nothing is something. Hey, Google, tell us a joke.
Why can't a bicycle stand on its own? It's too tired.
Anyway, she never comes up with much new. Let's see what the positive energy button does this morning. Somebody sent me this.
Will it be easy? No. Will it be worth it? Absolutely.
All right. What else? For the noon video today, I'm not sure. I'll come up with something. You know that. I mean, I've got some videos already done. I don't know if I'm going to post them or not. Yeah, I got something done on the house yesterday. I'll post that later on, and then I'm doing something today. I'll post later on. So there's stuff coming at you guys. But anyway, what else can I say? Get busy with the comments, Rusty. That's what you can say. Okay, Ralph P. on Trike Man says, nice mail call. That's pretty good. On Triking video, he says, nice mail call. Very nice. Very cool trike trails. You found a nice spot. Those palms look like African oil palms next to the creek. Could be. I don't know. I don't. They're just trees to me. Whatever they are, they are. No, it's a great place for triking. Bill Green on the Home Depot thing. It says, yes, great, but it must be built to code. Well, it depends on where you live. You know, he's talking about they won't let you do it. Live in the county. In Texas, they will. I guarantee you they will. Yeah, just about all over Texas. I don't know where you're from, but anyway, wherever you are, check first to see if you can put the home there, and. But if that was me and I lived out in the country and I owned my property, I just haven't put it out there. See what happens. Carla Walker, long way from your camper. Long way from your camper. I missed you. Well, why'd you do that, Carla? Anyway, Amy Patton, great deal on the Home Depot home. Rebecca Nostrant, comment call. Good morning, Mr. Rusty. Well, good morning, Rebecca. How are you today? This is on mail call, one of my silly videos. But why do I do that video? People think, God, why do you do that stupid mail call video? Well, I do that stupid mail call video because, first of all, I choose to. That's all right. You got that? I do. And then, secondly, if somebody's going to go to the trouble to send me something in the mail, I just feel like I ought to honor them in the bucket of honor that I created on my own. Anyway, Geneva Merrick says, well, zizzer to you too. Something about Big Spring, Texas. And a whole bunch of other places. You did find a good place to trike and explore. Very nice on those paths. The path less traveled is there for you. Glad for you. Have a great week. You too. Geneva, Merrick. Bruce L. Hello, Bruce L. Bruce Lee. Kung Fu, you know what I mean? Anyway, that is an incredible spot. That was on Beer 30 Boondocking somewhere. It has so many possibilities, and you can see for a mile in every direction. Oh, that was the Carrizozo place I was going to buy and didn't, or it didn't work out. The Dogman Chronicles. Yeah, check that channel out. That's Jim's channel. He's got some dogs and travels around in a van. It says, a fun mail call. Thanks for the joy, Rusty. Hope you and the goats have a great day. Well, here's the nanny goat to give you a good morning kiss. She still stinks. Goats stink, folks. So having said that, moving along to Robert Taylor, he became normal. Yeah, almost. I almost did. They're coming to take me away, hey, hey. Remember that song? That was one in the 60s, I think. Mike Cross on Comment Call. Hello, Mike. Rusty, dryers do not come with power cords. Some houses have a 3-prong receptacle, some have 4. You'll have to buy the cord separately. I did buy it separately. And if it matches, it does, and if it doesn't, then we'll see what happens. Anyway, thank you, Mike Cross, for the point. I don't know. I'll have to check that. I think it said 30 amp, and that's what I've got in there. Kelly B, love it on the tiny home. Good for you. This is on Christopher Driscoll. This is High Desert Walking on a beautiful day, High Desert, New Mexico. That's near Carrizozo. He says, lived there for 2 years and hated every minute of it. The most boring place I've ever lived. I will never go back to that place. Are you saying there's not much to do in Carrizozo, New Mexico, that it's not an entertaining community? I thought it was great because it's fine for me. But see, that's just the difference in people, see? So if you asked him about Carrizozo, you'd get one point of view. And if you asked me, you'd get another. I'd tell you it's a nice place. Asa Blue on the Home Depot thing home. All said and done, and with land, that is still a very expensive home. Zoning doesn't like tiny homes, so it's difficult to get them approved in many areas. Well, I don't know about it. If you're out of the city in Texas, in the county, and it's unrestricted or it's not in a property owners association, you can do anything you want to, as far as I know. Myrtle Little, I don't see any of the ridiculous strapping that Texas windstorm insurance mandates, and no wind ratings are available on this. Well, Myrtle, call Home Depot. Thank you. This is on Mail Call. Sue D, can you please put your address where we can see them? Where you put your Amazon link would be awesome. Thank you. Yeah, I'll do that. I usually do that. I just forgot. I'll do that. I'll add it to that Mail Call so you can see it. Okay? But I also mention it in the video. I mean, I say it in the video so you can get it that way. Dale Pointer on the tracking. You heard of Bigfoot? You heard of Bigfoot creatures that roam the night, but nothing is more shocking than Trackman. Oh, this is a poem. I'm sorry, Dale. Let me get this thing right here. This is the morning poetry from Dale Pointer. You heard of Bigfoot creatures that roam the night, but nothing is more shocking than Trackman on a trike. Mask and cape, colors in the sky, wild and crazy as Trackman passes by. Go Trackman. Thank you, Dale Pointer. But I don't wear my cape and mask here. I haven't yet. I might, just for hell, right around the neighborhood. Oh boy, that would do it. That would do it. Yeah, thank you, Dale Pointer, for your poetry. Inspirational Gonad on tracking. Rusty, as an IT engineer of cooling capacity infrastructures, I can fix any electric problem with my Samsung Chromebook. I am the only IT engineer in the business who can do this job with a Chromebook. Well, great. I'm glad to hear that, Gonad. Cardio Girl, tiny home. If they make those a little bigger than that, they could sell like hotcakes. Hell, they're selling like hotcakes now. Scan-a-days on the home base here. To the ones that slammed you and made fun of you, I demand to see what your life is like. I bet it's a joke, Rusty. Congratulations. No, it's usually the people that cast the stones are the ones in the weakest position, you know what I mean? This is on Mail Call. James Sams, hello, Goat Man. Your new home base was listed for $40,000, and you told us you paid 20% less than that. Actually, the site started out at $60,000, and they reduced it to $50,000. And but anyway, I paid what I paid for it. But if I sold it right now, if I had to sell it, I'd probably sell it for $55,000 because I could get it. Because there's nothing in here, man. And these places are premium places. But anyway, thank you, James. Don't worry about me, James. Worry about yourself, okay? You'll enjoy life much more. Moya King, Rusty, I know that you may be without electric at the moment, but I think you won the lottery when you bought that place. What a beautiful spot. And did I hear you right? Moya Creek? Well, golly gee, I have something named after me. I think it's Moya. I'm not sure. You can check Fort Clark Springs, but it is a name similar to that, I think. Paul S., woohoo. Trike Man lives to triketh again and excited to see all the trails in the new locale. Yeah, me too. It's really neat. It really is. It's a great place for walking and triking, and that's something I do. And as far as sitting out and reading in the afternoon sometimes, which I do, I got my covered patio screened in and whatever. Or I could go down. They have little benches out there. I could go sit on one of those and read. Now this is Manolo Rivera. Badass man cave, son. That's on the tiny home. Yeah, it could be. And here's another guy. See, Manolo thought it was great, and now Matthew Sue says it's a ripoff. See, let me say this, guys. This is kind of like a committee decision. Whenever you get a decision made by a committee of, say, 8 or 9 or 10 people, folks, it is no decision at all. None. No. If you want to get a decision, you need to get you a benevolent dictator and let them make it. Okay? Anyway, Tex Ann, I would come clean for you, but I'm almost 3 hours away. Yeah, I think apparently that's the way everybody is. Anyway, Scotty Thompson says, cool video talk, cool video talk. Thank you, Scotty Thompson. The mass bowler from Wisconsin, Copperman. This is the person's name. Debs, Creepy, Abandoned, Adventures, and More. Nice name. Cool, great job. Thank you on the home-based dryer vent. This is on the tiny home again. Sherry Peoples. This is so nice. Love it. Thanks for sharing. Well, you're quite welcome, Sherry. So, on the tiny home again. Stuart Shogren. Awesome video. Thank you. You're very welcome. I'm glad you enjoyed it. This person on mail calls. This is Naseen Blue. I'm happy you liked the letter. I'm Nia from Indiana. Hello, Nia. Thank you very much. That was very thoughtful of you. I'll use that gift card when I go to Walmart. You said I could use it online, but I'll use it when I get to Walmart. But for those of you that want my address, I'll give it to you here verbally, and then I'll try to remember to put it in the mail call video description. It is Rusty S., P.O. Box 146. Bracketville, Brackettville, 2 T's, Bracketville, Texas, 78832. Thank you. Sashi Smith, that is a nice trike, very nice trail. I can see you enjoy it. I do, it's fun. One thing good about being on the trike is I can get lost and it doesn't bother me because I can go forever on that damn trike. I'll finally hit a highway somewhere. But when you're walking out there and you get lost, you end up walking for an hour and a half. You know what I mean? Trixie R., oil-filled heaters take a little while to make heat, but they keep things toasty. I have put a small, sturdy loaf pan atop mine with water for humidity. We used to do that when I was a kid. We had an old Dearborn heater. My mother used to take a coffee can. She used to make coffee for this Mexican guy that worked for us every day. He drank coffee, nobody else did. She fixed his meals, everything. But anyway, she'd put that on top of that Dearborn heater for humidity. I used to check it, and when it got low, I'd put water in it. I took it upon myself to keep water in it. It was my duty. Anyway, on the tiny home, Agent 99, being able to stand up in the upper level is great. Much better than the loft in a tiny house on wheels. I couldn't deal with the low ceiling in those. Thanks for the tour. No, it's a 7 feet something. You'd have to be damn tall. This is Rocky the Rock's got 2 here. He said, White Friday. Yeah. Rocky the Rock. How the hell did I find you, me, and you have the same exact sense of humor? I wish I was your neighbor. Anyway, go for it, Rocky. Anyway, he also says, I'm going to bed at night at 8:30 till 4 a.m. Yeah, he gets up early. This is Samantha. Neighbors who can hear, some of them. I love your videos. Well, it's true. There's a lot of really old people here. Rocky the Rock says, "Oh, you're accepting gift cards again? Okay, noted. Happy Thanksgiving. Thank you, Rocky the Rock." Julie Tooley, it's good to be closer to medical. Age equals health needs, I have learned. I don't know, man. All I know is I got to go under the knife to get some skin cancer removed on December the 23rd in Marble Falls, Texas, and it's like 200 miles one way. So I talked to the nurse, the doctor, the surgeon's nurse, and they're going to do that Mohs stuff, whatever that is. And then I asked about stitches because sometimes you have to go back and get the stitches taken out, or you're supposed to. And I said, well, can you use those dissolvable kinds? She said, well, they don't hold as well, so we're going to have to use the other because it'd be a pretty good incision. And anyway, I said, well, can I remove them myself? And she said, sure. And I said, well, good. I'll just take a pair of pliers and yank them out. And she said, well, let me suggest something else. She said, get a pair of tweezers, dip them in alcohol, and then pull them out one at a time. So I'll do that. But anyway, so I won't have to go back. But anyway, Silas Longshot, yep, that's the bug in the pancake butter, dealing with the county building codes. Yeah, in Texas, I don't know that the counties have any building codes if you own the property and there's no association around. This person's name is Plum Bob. 16,000 is criminal. I thought it was a hell of a deal myself. Little Kittle, Trike Man, Triking. It says, very beautiful sights to see in your community. Thanks for sharing, Trike Man. I'm a loner and enjoy quiet in nature as well. God is good. Well, Buddha's good, and the sun god is good, and the shark god is good, and all the gods are good, I guess, especially when we don't watch the news, you bet. Don Hensley, drunk again. Here I am, drunk again. That was George Jones, remember? I lay my head on the wheel, and the horn begins honking. 2 a.m. in the morning, home drunk again. Julie Costagnero, there are panthers. Well, there are. I saw them everywhere I went, Julie. Kristen Mills, the potential of that. He's talking about the tiny home. Thank you. This is on Triking, smack dab in the middle. That's the person's name. Trike Man is back. Yeah, do it, Rusty. I did it, man. I did it. This is on the tiny home. MC says, thank you, Rusty, for sharing. You're very welcome. And this is Triking again. Money, survival ideas, plus more. Beautiful area. I like the stream and pond. No, it's all. It's just a pretty area, man. This person's name is Lynn Dubai. You found a wonderful place to live. I think so, too. I just need to get the electric working, and we're ready to move in. David S. So what you see is not what you get for $16K. That's a tiny home. Were all those upgrades included in that price? Thanks for the review. I don't know that there were any upgrades included. It just gave the price of that home. I read it and showed you a picture of it. None you biz. No way, not without a gun, a whistle, a compass, an emergency blanket, extra water, and a map on the trike and the trails. It's not very big. You'll come out on a road somewhere. Julie N. explains. Thank you, Julie. Anyway, we'll do a few more here and we'll shut her down. We'll do 4 more. Cheetos, please. That's the person's name. That is a huge, tiny home. Way too expensive because it would take another $20,000 to finish it. But man, I could make that so beautiful. I mean, after it's finished. Well, yeah, you don't have to do it all in one day. If you get the home on your site, then you can just go slow. You know what I mean? This is Valhalla. Don't put it on the lower mainland. It will float away. That'd be good. Have your little floating home out in the ocean. Like a sailboat. Larry White, thumbs up to you. 2 more here. William Shawley. In Pennsylvania, this is always out of stock. It's a kit that you have to build, but my daughter works there, and she says it's always out of stock. Actually, that's not a kit. It says built on your site. You know what I mean? Deb's Creaky Abandoned Adventures and more. When I was a kid, I lived in Marble Falls. My grandparents used to run Travis Lodge. I'll be dog. I'm 60 years old. I lived here when I was 11 years old. Cool. Well, good for you, Deb's Creaky Abandoned Adventures and more. Enjoy your day, and the rest of y'all enjoy your day too. Thumbs up. Carpe diem. Adios. Bye-bye. Buy anything you want anytime. But if you think about it, use the link to Amazon products in the description of all of my videos. Why? Because it doesn't cost you 1 penny. You just click on the link in the description, go to Amazon and buy whatever you choose, and that's it. And then what else? Drink plenty of water. 3 or 4 quarts a day won't hurt you. It'll actually help you avoid gout, kidney stones, and it'll help you lose weight because you'll be full of water and you won't want to snack. Or we won't want to eat so much. And the only way to lose weight and keep it off, and you know it and I know it, is what? Eat less. That's it. So, having said that, what else? Take deep breaths. Breathe in really deep. Hold it for a few seconds and then breathe out slowly. Why? Because that relieves stress, and relieving stress does what? Lowers your blood pressure. Is that good for you? You bet. Do that several times a day. You'll never regret it. And then what else? And when you stretch your hands too, you old timers, because that'll help you avoid that old stuff that gets in your joints. Anyway, stretch, stretch, stretch. Swivel, 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 walk, 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 pedal, pedal, pedal. Exercise your body once or twice a day, every single day. Why? Because you'll feel better immediately, and you may live longer, healthier, because of that one thing. So do it, do it, do it. And then what else? Stand guard at the door of your mind. Do not let negative Nancy or negative Ned get inside of your head. This is your head, your brain. Your frontal lobe's your consciousness. All those little neurons in there are forming neural links, which is every single thought you have, every dream, every memory, every thought. So, add good ingredients. Ta-da! Problem solved. Stress gone, sleep well. You know what I mean? Don't watch the news, don't watch the news, don't watch the news. Why? Because it's the negativity from the whole universe brought to you by professional, highly paid talking heads to get in your head. You got me? Does it work? Hell yeah, it works. Been working for 500 years or more. A long time. Anyway, what I say to that is, read the news. Takes all the emotion out. If you do, and that you still get the negativity, but you take all the talking heads' power all away. Read the news. If you got to get the negativity, read it. And then, best option, 3, do your own research. If you want to find out something, let Dr. Google find it for you. But anyway, accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative, enjoy your life one day or one moment at a time. At ease, carry on, adios, bye-bye, hasta luego, vaya con Dios, aloha, until the noon video, which will be something. Anyway, guys, enjoy your day. Bye-bye.